be upon you all. I am Ehsun Mirza. I'm a Muslim. I'm an immigrant from Pakistan, and I'm a community physician. My family, like so many of my community members, are deeply saddened and shaken up by the Orlando Pulse Club shooting, and are here in support of our LGBTQ brothers and sisters. I stand here with you, along with my wife, my children, my family, and other friends. When I was a young trainee resident, I was given a patient in my clinic to take care of. His name was Chris. Chris had AIDS. Over the years, as I got to know Chris better, I fell in love with this person. He was beautiful. He had the best smile ever. He was funny, and he was witty, and he was colorful. He was generous and larger than life. He had no money and lived out of a trailer, but was rich beyond belief. He gave and received infinite amount of love. He would bake brownies for my children and would wrap them up individually as Thanksgiving gifts. He was the best person I've ever met. He showed me how humanity at its best is supposed to be like. Chris was gay. Chris has gone to heaven, but he lives in my heart. It is because of people like Chris that I'm a better doctor and a better person. I wish that people who hate based on whatever their beliefs are would meet people like Chris, who would teach them about love and compassion, which we so very much need nowadays. Now, we can't let these deaths be in vain. We must not let their memories be relegated to spots in the history books. They should mean something. Something should and must come out of this. And I have a couple of ideas. First, we must make sure that we teach in our homes, in our schools, and in our places of worship a strong message of love and tolerance, especially in our places of worship. Every lecture, every sermon, every prayer must emphasize on it. Second, we must force our politicians to allocate more funds on mental health issues. Folks, I'm a doctor, and trust me when I say this, a mentally stable and sane person will argue and complain and shout and scream, but will never go out and shoot people when he has difference of opinion. This is a mental health issue. And third, we must promote those politicians who are in favor of sensible gun control laws.
Yes!
We must canvass for them. We must support them, fundraise for them, and do whatever it takes to keep them in office. We must call out those politicians who block these laws. We must allow CDC to do research on gun-related violence. As it is a major health hazard and it is really an epidemic, we must become activists, all of us. We must become activists for these issues, as Sandy Hook, San Bernardino, and Orlando are not too far away from Rhode Island. If it happened there, it can happen here. If we don't act now, we might end up standing next to the caskets of our loved ones as a result of similar and senseless violence. The legendary boxer Muhammad Ali once said, "I am black, get used to it." I am loud, get used to it. I am America, get used to it. So, in the memory of the 50 stars that are heading up in the night sky to shine bright, and in solidarity with the LGBTQ community, I say this: I am gay, get used to it. used to it. I am colorful. I am America. Get used to it. If we don't support our LGBTQ community, we will lose the color, richness, and vibrancy in our world. You are all welcome in my home, in my family, and in my life. I will protect you, and I will help you, and I will serve you as long as I live. I promise you that. Peace, Shanti, and Salam Alaikum.